School Year.
Be your daughters and sons, pledge our love and loyalty. Filled with laughter, filled with joy, please respect you beyond joy. Be strong, oh God. Yes, we cling to you. From east to west, north and south, we rise with you all throughout. Hail to you, our DNHS, we vow with pride our high with love. DNHS, dear alma mater, in our hearts you remain forever. Our guide, our light, through the paths we walk, one by one we move and prove to the world of all we've done. Hail to you, our DNHS, we come with pride for high with light. DNHS, dear alma mater, in our hearts you remain forever. DNHS, dear alma mater, in our hearts you remain forever.
Message from Dr. Jerome D. Gatungay, Principal 3, Officer in Charge, Manguez National High School.
Good morning. Welcome to school year 2021-2022. On the outset, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who accepted the challenge posed by a very unusual school year while we are under the pandemic mode. 2020-21 brought a lot of changes in the platform of educational parlance. There were a lot of challenges, but we were able to surpass all of this through the unconditional and undivided support of each one of you. This year, another year of challenges we are facing, and I hope we will continue and be able to bring things significantly through the changes that we wanted for school year 2021-2022. I'd like also to thank all our stakeholders, particularly the local government unit headed by our Chief Local Executive, Honorable Ronaldo Onal Goles, members of the Sangguniang Bayan, SB Hasmin Goles Ocampo, who is the chair of the Education Committee in the Sangguniang Bayan, and concurrent, the chairperson of the School Governing Council, as well as the Alumni Association, other stakeholders, benefactors, friends, parents, and most especially the centerpiece of our existence in the school, our very own, our learners. This year is nothing unusual to all of us since we were able to experience the difficulties and hardships brought about by COVID-19, and I suppose that all of us would still join hands together for us to be able to deliver quality education among our learners. This is very significant because this calls for unification of the undivided support as well as endeavor among cross-section of the society. This year, we are in anticipation that there would be some changes, especially on the platform that we are adapting from modular to online and probably a combination of digitized and blended. But again, the success of whatever endeavor we may have in the future, starting September 13, where the first day of classes officially would start and eventually would end in June 24, 2022, would lie ahead on the very hands of each one of us. This, as we say, and we continue to adhere to our battle cry that we adhere on the common vision, yet we adhere also to common vision, again, in behalf of Dumangas National High School, teachers, its employees, as well as the entire educational community. I welcome you all to the opening of the school year 2021-2022, this very day, September 13, Monday. God bless Dumangas National High School. God bless all of us. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
Message from Honorable Ronaldo B. Goles, Municipal Mayor, Municipality of Dumangas.
Good morning, mga pinalangga ko nga mga estudyante, mga teachers, maayogid nga adlaw sa inyo tanan. Amidst all the challenges brought to us by COVID-19 pandemic, the learners' right to inclusive and quality education and to safety from the health risk of the said pandemic, we have been given priority by the national government, inspiring you to students to be more adaptable when faced with more challenges and barriers. In these pandemic times, we learned how it is to be locked down, isolated, socially distanced, hand-washed, and masked. With technology and creativity and innovations, we were able to maintain our sense of community. We all found ways and means to connect, to have fun, be supported, to access education. And witnessing and experiencing the chaos and disorders the whole world has endured over the past year, and the difficulty of learning during the pandemic has made us more resilient. And you students are a great testimony to that. We do not know what the future holds, and COVID-19 has just proven this to us. If you could overcome all of these trials during these trying times, I am finding it hard to imagine what you cannot achieve. Good luck, and may you all go big.
Message from Honorable Asmin Goles Ocampo, SB member of Dumangas, Chairman, Committee on Education, President, Dumangas High School Alumni Association, and President of School Governing Council.
Good morning, Dumangas National High School. My greetings of love, peace, and God's grace to all of you, to our students, parents, teachers, department heads, and school administration. This will be the second year that the school adopts this new normal situation, as the school year 2021-2022 is simultaneously opened nationwide today, September 13, 2021. Indeed, God is good for seeing us through another year despite of these difficult times. We have proven in the past year that in whatever situation we are in, nothing can discourage us in giving quality education to our students. Thus, we would like to commend our teachers, parents, community, and the local government unit for their hard work and the job well done. As everyone, unite and rise as one, for one school, one town, one direction. For our dear students, our learners, please continue your patience and cooperation as we provide you the education that you need for your future. We understand your emotional and social needs, and we try to find ways to fill in those needs in any way we can. For our dear teachers, our educators, this may be another year of heavy workload, yet with things still being uncertain, we know that education must continue as you make your homes extension of your classrooms, spend late nights in preparation of modules, and experience hardships in communicating, with your students. For our dear parents, we acknowledge your unconditional and continued support to our children as they learn under your supervision at home in your humble capacity as home teachers. For our community, we recognize how receptive you are to our learners and educators, and for that, we are truly grateful. For our local government unit in the municipal and barangay level, the continued support you have extended to our school community is sincerely appreciated. As all of us is aware of the uprising COVID cases in our town, our current health situation requires us to be extra careful and keep ourselves, our family, and constituents protected. With the ongoing vaccine rollout and with the cooperation of everyone to be vaccinated, we hope that the situation will ease up gradually, allowing us to eventually go back again to the face-to-face education learning system. With faith and hope in our hearts, we look forward to survive to another school year of uncertainty, just like the year that had passed, and that it is in our prayers that all difficulties brought by this pandemic will soon be over in God's perfect time. This is your chairperson, SB Committee on Education, and at the same time, the President, Bangas National High School School Governing Council, and the Bangas High School's Alumni Association, Jasmine Goles Ocampo, SB member, Municipality of Dumangas, wishing us all the best of luck for this school year 2021-2022. May God bless us all.
Message from Pastor Jimson Mortel, PTA President.
To our beloved school principal, Dr. Jerome Gatungay, to our school assistant principals, Ms. Annalisa Duyohoy of the Junior High School, and Mrs. Lalit Tan of the Senior High School, to all department heads, teachers, staff, and personnel, to all Dumangas National High School stakeholders, my dear parents and students, good morning. Today marks the start of the school year 2021-2022. The past 2 years had been a challenge for all of us, especially to the teachers and learners due to the ongoing COVID-19 crisis in our country. Thus, let us all start a new year with hope, dreams, and perseverance that no matter how difficult our situation and limited our resources is, we can still thrive, survive, and go on toward a better and quality education. According to Malcolm X, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. As a PTA president and as a parent, I firmly believe that education must be given much importance by every person, by every parents and students, for this is the only inheritance we could leave to our children, which cannot be taken away from them. So, I am encouraging you parents and students to engage, participate, and partner yourselves to all school programs and activities so that we can attain the maximum success and betterment of the quality education of our children. Allow me to quote Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and to give you a future." It tells us that God holds our present and our future. Let us all entrust our challenges today, for He is able to help us to overcome this difficult journey that we have in this pandemic. Let us be optimistic and hopeful that there is always a bright future for those who put their trust in God. To all of you, I warmly welcome you this school year 2021-2022. Mabuhay and God bless us all.
The strong men and women of Dumangas National High School. The administrative staff.
AP and ESP Department with Lilibet Yetisula, Department Head. English Department with Dana Itablan, Department Head. Filipino Department with Lorgie Sumalde, Department Head. MAPE Department with Jessica D. Abiera, Department Head. Mathematics Department with Ruby P. Duhina, Department Head. Science Department with Engineer Rudolph Tugonon, Department Head. Senior High School Department with Maria Lalette D. Tan, Assistant Principal, Jerwin P. Dolendo, Senior High School Coordinator. TLE Department with Danilo Bien, Department Head.
Edukalidad para sa bata. Edukalidad para sa bayan. Once again, welcome to Dumangas National High School School Year 2021-2022, where fun and learning roll into one.